there. Good job. Feather. We're going to use feather itself out. Ended up being a pretty good stop on the YM there at 577. Maybe you're still in that, Westy. Around 577 would have been the stop. Getting the M now on the ES. All right, start thinking about getting those targets off on the ES, guys. There you go. YM, you should still be short. There you go. A little easy peasy lemon squeezy to start the day off. Westy, you're still short, I'm hoping. I think you said yes already.
Nice.
Yep, good job, Westy. Way to follow the stop rules as well. Good job. All right, lock in a couple ticks on the ES. YM, lock in a couple more ticks. Probably 45, 545 is a good stop, or 44 on that. Yes, you can go down a couple more ticks. Maybe 12.25. YM, a couple more ticks. 536 maybe now. Back down on the YM to that area that it bounced off before, so be aware of that. Just through those lows, guys, there's going to be some clean selling on the south side, so like we said in the opening comments, keep your eyes peeled on the daily lows from August. If those get broken, we are going down, baby. So right, what's that?
I said we are going down.
Yeah, if those get broken, we are going down.
Yeah, I like that.
More ticks on the YM. Like 4 is a decent stop there. 524. Again, keep your eye just bouncing off the previous lows. So dealer's choice on this. If you want to go flat, there you go. All right. 6 minutes are up.
Perfect timing.
And good chance we might settle into a little bit of a range here, looks like. YM battling that support area over here. So not quite as much of a push up as we thought we'd get on the open. So guys, again, you got to think, got to have it in your mind. Got to have in your mind there could be some sort of retracement to the upside, maybe a little bit more than this. Looks like a good sell signal about the form. But again, I like the M's right now, guys. There's a sell signal on the YM starting the form. Do like the M's right now. But if you want to do it, take your targets off quick. Targets off. Targets off. Leave a contract to trail. Targets off. Leave a contract to trail. Everybody should be getting a piece of this. It was right after 936. Good little 9 tick rule, 16 tick rule in the YM. You guys getting a piece of it now? Everybody? Everybody should be getting a little piece of the short now. Good job, guys. Way to go. I love it. Let's lock in a couple ticks on the ES. Here's the deal, guys. It's battling with those lows. And so this is that point in time where I tell you guys, try to get your targets. Lock in whatever ticks you want on the south side. Try to stay in the trade. If it breaks through the lows, you want to be in the short side. If you get stopped out, don't have that opportunity to stay in the short side. So figure out that number for yourselves. The way it's looking right now, you probably want to try to stay in that short trade. All right.
Okay.
Lock in a couple ticks. Lock in a couple ticks. You guys are still on the short side, right? Locking in a couple ticks here. Good, good. Telling you guys. If the YM can bust through those lows, you've got some selling, clear selling below you. Yes, it's starting to battle with its lows now. Remember, guys, and also keep in mind the ES is going to try to take stops. I mean, the YM has been doing that lately too. Try to take those stops. So you've got to be relaxed on your trailer. This is why, again, guys, those of you on trial, if you're looking at the ES screen, when we take these short trades, we try to get a couple targets off as we go down so we can leave a relaxed stop for something to trail behind current price so that we can maximize profits on something that might end up running on us. Which this could be runner, so stay on the short side, guys. A couple more ticks down on the stops. Don't have to be super aggressive with them at this point now. Again, anytime you see a counter trend, something counter trend or counter your position today, you can always make that decision that you go flat and then re-enter at a better price. That's okay to do too, as well. We're trying to stay in the trade instead of trying to find a re-entry point, because one of them will end up running, right, guys? We know that. We know from our history that one of these trades we get in will end up running. If you get flat on this, you just get a better chance to get a better price. Now, again, keep in mind, we're watching prior swings. If the prior swing gets broken, guys, on the high side, that becomes a long signal. Both YM, ES. little first touch rule here on the ES. Another chance at it, maybe. There you go. Target's off. YM, you're still in. All right. There's your third chance on the ES to get back in. All right. So you guys getting a little piece of that then? Anybody that wasn't in should have had a chance to grab this one on the ES. YM, you're still short. Or you got back in on the retracement. Same as before on the ES. Now that you have your targets off, got to put your stop in some position that says, okay, I'm going to lock in a couple ticks, but I don't want to be too close to current price just in case it does break through. Same for the YM, guys. So maybe, again, if it does the same as the ES, maybe you squeeze your stop down to something like, I don't know, 495. If that gets broken, you'll get a better price on the reentry. Do for a morning, right, guys? That'll get you guys all squared away. Again, as I was saying earlier, those of you on trial, please make sure to log in to libertytradingclub.com. Watch the videos we have in place for you to help you get an understanding of what we're looking for and some of the rules that we follow. All right, Lope, trust the process. Trust the process. The process works, guys. YM's trying to battle some support here on the 15-minute chart and 60-minute. And probably daily as well. So support across the board on the YM. So again, if you want to think about being flat, you'll get a better price on re-entry on the YM. Yes, you could probably go a couple more ticks down. Same on the ES here, guys. Support across the board, even on the daily. So we're watching this closely. A break on these lows on the daily, guys. That's going to give us a good sell signal. So there you are, flat on the YM. Look for another re-entry. Yes, you're probably going to be flat here in a second too. So where's Boss Hog at?
I was just thinking that.
Well, he's got. I just realized he's got a doctor's appointment this morning.
Oh.
I want to be flat on the ES as well. Keep your eye on the prior swings, guys. Keep your eye on the prior swings. Break of the prior swings can become a buy signal for those that are aggressive. Still bouncing off the bottom, so on the YM, like I said, break of these prior swings might become a decent little short-term buy signal. If you don't want to be that aggressive, just be patient. Let it rally up, find another sell signal. Yes, looks like it's forming a 9-tick rule, but still like the M's, guys. I want to see these little patterns, these little popping patterns. Targets off on the 9-tick rule on the ES. The short side, there you go. YM, Looks like you're about to get a 16 tick rule, it looks like, from that prior swing area. There you go on the ES. You guys are short on the ES now, right? And about to be on the YM. There is chance number 4. Good job, Rick. Guys, the markets are giving us everything that we're wanting right now, especially the ES. Every time it rallies up, get an oversold stochastics, hooks down, you get a nice little sell signal. And again, like I said, every single time you do it, get your targets off, couple targets off, move your stop, lock in a couple ticks. If the retracement takes you out, then you're out. YM, you never get the sell signal, so you're chilling out on that for a minute. Yes, probably gonna be flat on that. So good little trades. Haven't gotten a runner. It's just battling this bottom area. This bottom zone's battling, guys. We know that. We knew that coming in. What did we say earlier, guys? What was the first thing that we said when we came in this morning? We knew in this area there would be a lot of what? What was the first thing we said about this area? We knew there'd be a lot of chop in this area. We've planned that out. We saw it. It's happened before. It has happened before. When did it happen before? Does anybody know when it happened before? Maybe. I don't like the way the YM is running up right now, but maybe you give it one more try on the short on the ES if you want to. I think 4 in a row's pretty good. So if you want to do it and get targets off fast on the ES. YM now, maybe you can take a chance at that 16 tick rule if you didn't already do it. Still like the M. I guess there's a little M on the YM there. That target's off on the ES. Chance number 5 on the ES. One of these will end up running. Trying. Both ES and YM are trying to get those August lows. So that's why I'm liking the M's. Stops down a little bit on the ES, guys. We knew this was going to happen. We said it was going to be choppy in this area. Didn't we say that, guys? Did we say that? I think we said that. Look for a bigger M here to form on the YM. We did say it. First thing out of my mouth this morning. We know it's going to be choppy in this area. Why? We had some nice little areas marked off saying, okay, it was choppy here before, so probably going to be choppy here again.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how planning in advance helps, guys? Knowing these areas in advance, having them pre-planned out from the past. We talked about it last night. Pre-planning those areas. We talked about it in class Tuesday. Having your don't make trading again. Here's the big thing about it, guys. Everybody wants to overcomplicate trading. Here's what we're trying to do. Unovercomplicate it. If something crazy in the past happened somewhere at a level, put something there to remind you. That's all you got to do. A couple more ticks on the stop on the ES. Probably going to be flat on that again in a second. That's okay. or try to stay in. Dealer's choice on it. I am maybe from that zone from the first rally. You got a 16 tick rule forming. Still like the M on the YM. I'd like to see an M form before you guys get short on that.
Hey, Lulu, how you feeling today?
If you did the 16 tick rule on the YM, get your targets off. It was a little short on the YM. Yes, never got your stop taken.
I feel you.
Well, at least you're getting better.
That's how I feel today. Groggy and headache and stopped up.
We'll get you out of the psych ward soon, Lulu.
Yeah, we need her back. We need her
Put her
sarcasm.
back in the psych ward.
Put her back in. We need the sarcasm.
All right, stop never got hit on the ES. Target's definitely off on the YM. You guys catching a piece of this? Coming from these levels, guys. Stop never got hot. Stop. Words are hard for me this morning.
Words are hard for you every day.
Still short on the ES. Stay there, guys. That's why I'm telling. This is why all morning, every one of these times, I kept telling you guys, leave that. Get your targets off. Right? This is the way we do this. You guys know this. You take the sell signal. You get your targets off. Leave that stop at a relaxed spot in a situation like this. And if it stops you out, great. You get another chance at it. And you do that and do that. And eventually one of these is going to run just like this. What a novel concept, right, guys? So now you can move your stops down a little bit. Okay, a couple of ticks on the YM, and you're doing the same thing. If it comes back and tries to get your stops, at least you've gotten, leave your stops relaxed on the YM. At least you've locked in a couple contracts of profit. Yes, same thing again. Really pushing for those lows. And what is the exact low there? 99.25. Low so far today, 03. Pushing for it. What is that on the YM? $389. $456. Either one super far away. Stop never got hit on the ES. Should still be in short on the YM, guys. Or back in short, one or the other. So keep that short on the YM. That's going to be a good one, guys. Keep that short on the YM. Just lock in a couple more ticks. Yes, you guys are still in the short, following the guideline on the stops here, the little yellow brick road to profits. Couple more ticks on the ES down. $11 points later on the ES. Nice job, Dave. Nice job. Now you probably slow it down a little bit, Dave. Anybody in that YM short that I don't know about? I know I got 2 or 3 people in it. Graham Green's in it. Good job. 5 people in it. T-Light's in it. Oh, wow. All right. Awesome. 5 people in the YM short. Bunch of people in Fritz is in it. 6 people in the YM short. Bunch of people in the ES short. Good job, guys. Green Jeans got both. 7 people on the YM short. That's done pretty good on the YM today. Normally not that many people are speaking up on the YM. Good. Good job, guys. Lock in a couple ticks. YM. Same as before. ES keeps wanting to push down. You'd think the YM want to do that, so just keep that stop a little loose there on the YM. Just a little loose. Make sure you've locked in ticks. That's all you got to do, guys. Lock in some ticks. Leave it there. Yes, you could probably go down a couple more ticks now. So like maybe 5 even, maybe 5 even on the ES. That should have plenty of ticks locked in for you from the entry. Both them. That's my language there, buddy. In other words, both them. I thought I made that word up.
I'm just talking away in mute. Yeah, both of them.
That was I thought that was just a me thing. Both of them.
No, that's a
That's
a
a
word.
country thing. That's a word, buddy.
That's a real word. Both of them.
Both of them.
Fixing, both of them. You ought to.
Hitting both of them. I love it. Now you can move your YM stop down a couple ticks. Those of you on trial, ask questions, participate. Let us know what you're thinking. Jeff Workey. Oh, Jeff Foxworthy. Maybe I subconsciously stole that from Jeff Foxworthy, or I just grew up saying it. I don't know. Some people
Here's the
used
one
to
that
make fun
said,
of me
"Here's
for
your
saying
sign."
both of 'em.
Remember that one? Here's your sign.
Obviously, remember that one.
That wasn't Foxworthy.
Battling those lows right now, ladies and gentlemen. Battling with those lows. So we'll see. What was it? 93 on the ES and 380 something on the YM. So you actually could end up with a decent little runner here on the YM, guys, if you leave your stops a little relaxed. Bill Engvald.
Yeah, there we go. Bill. Here's your sign.
English relatives summit for something. No, it's not.
Not.
Stand on the short side, ladies and gentlemen. Stand on the short side. Squeeze your stops down a little bit more. The ES, probably at 425 now. Pretty easy. I am maybe a couple more ticks. Let's call it 51 for now. All right, again. It's a nice trade, guys. Somebody should be getting pretty close to a runner here on the ES. A couple more ticks on the YM. Couple more ticks, maybe 45. 45 on the YM with your stop. Yes. You can probably roll down a couple more ticks. Anybody getting close to a runner on this? Should be getting pretty darn close to a runner, guys. Anybody? King David. Nice.
Nice.
All right. Probably going to see a little bit of a battle here. So you guys either think about being, well, you're probably going to be flat on the YM now. But you'll get a better fill price. Yes. Might want to think about locking in some profits. Battling with the low Just eking eerily close to those August lows. Good trade on the YM, guys. Yes, still short. What do you need for the runner, King David? This thing, I think you're probably going to end up being flat here now, guys. So either think about being flat on the ES or squeeze your stops a little tighter. I prefer saying, hey, I like to have what I have locked in. So, you know, this spot around like 275 is, you know, again, from a let's see, from a nine entry to locking in 2 even or 275. That's good. That's good. That's a good trade, no matter how you slice it. So I like that stop around 275. YM's giving you another chance at it now, guys. YM's giving you another chance at it. So you can take that again on the YM. Just get your targets off pretty quick. ES starting to create a little bit of a double bottom here. So just Farouk, great trade. Did you get a runner, Farouk? 9 points. I'm guessing 9 points. 9 points. I'm guessing 9 points. Wow. Close. That's such a horrible trade, Farouk. Give it back.
Yes.
Give those 8 points back.
That's all you can get. Come on.
YM, your targets are off on the re-entry on the YM, guys. Targets off on the entry and the re-entry on the YM. Anybody did the re-entry on the YM? Yes, maybe you could probably get a couple more ticks now. Let's see what are we looking at. Let's see. It's gonna be a little tight, but 2 even. Like 225 better. A couple more ticks. 225 I do like better on the ES stop. We take ticks for tips.
Yep.
I'll take points for tips.
Points for at this point it's points.
All right, YM, you can move your stops down a little bit. Yes, you're still short. Really at this point might be looking for that 90 at this point. Be serious with this. So maybe just a tick or 2 more. Now we could probably do the 2 even on the ES. Maybe even at 2 even on your stop. Oh yeah, that's what we said earlier, guys. If we get below the lows of August, there's going to be some clear selling here. So, but heck, think about it like this: good morning so far. So he's already racked up 11 points on the ES. Farouk, no telling how many you racked up so far. All right, a couple more ticks on the YM. Yes, you guys are probably flat now, bouncing off those lows. Think about being flat on the YM or have your stop locked in. Good trade, guys, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's do this real quick. I'm going to do this real quick for the trial people. Again, guys, those of you on trial, pay attention real quick. Here's what we like to do. Good little counter trend, Farouk. Good job. A little W action. Actually, you know what? You might be getting another sell signal here from the zone. There you go. Another sell signal from the zone on the ES. YM, your stop never got hit, so stay in it. There you go. All right, let's do this real quick. So those of you on trial, let's do a little thought process. We like to have, again, here's what we like to do is we typically try to enter, we're not trying to catch the high of any trade. Those of you on trial, we're trying to enter with some reasoning. So like overbought stochastics, and we have a 9 tick rule or 16 tick rule on the YM 9 tick rule. A lot of people will like to just re-enter under the HMA just to confirm that price wants to go in our direction after a 9 tick rule trade. And then our stop will start right above the swing point that we started on. So those of you on trial, pay attention. Stop's going to start right above the swing point we started on. And then our entry somewhere in this area on a trade like this. And then somewhere toward the lower of the prior swings, we're going to be trying to take our targets off. So typically at least 3 contracts on the ES. So you get a couple targets off. Then it allows you to be pretty generous with your stop on your remaining contract on the balance. All right, those of you on trial, does that make sense? And then we trail down with each of these little retracements. Whenever we see a little retracement, we want to put our stop above it. Little retracement, stop above it. Scrolling down, little retracement, stop above it. Little retracement, stop above it. Little retracement, stop above it. As it just keeps rolling down, little retracement, stop above it. And does that make sense, guys? Those of you on trial, that's what we're looking for. That's how we manage our trades. Those of you on trial, anybody that's paying attention on trial, does that make sense? Now you guys are chilling out on the short side for a little bit. Chitty Witty winner.
Chitty Witty winner. Will.
I like that better than Will.
Yeah.
Chitty Witty winner. 75 green. All right. Keep
nice.
it, Will. Keep it, Will. Keep it, Will. It's chilling out on the short trades now. Battled with the bottom. Now it's going to rally up for a little bit, guys. So let it rally or just be on the long side with it. Be on the long side or let it rally. Be on the long side or just be patient and wait for another trade. Zone on the back in the zone on the ES. Nice job. Starting to get a little. I like I'd rather see an M at this point, guys, after a rally like that. But if you want to do a 9 tick rule or a 16 tick rule on the YM, do that. Would prefer to see an M at this point. But if you want to do the 9 tick rule, get targets off quick on the ES. If you want to do a 16 tick rule, get your targets off quick on the YM. Still would prefer probably to see some type of M to confirm that we want to be back short again. But again, if you're big green, maybe you take a chance at it. If you're not, maybe you just be patient, wait for the M to form. Just telling you what I think I would prefer to see, guys. Prefer to see the M. So you're either on the long side right now or you're waiting on the M. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Bleed. That's all, folks. There's your M starting to form on the ES. Still looks like we got a little bit more in the upside on this, so just be cautious here, guys. Just if you want to try the M, sell stop one tick below the midpoint on this one. I'd be okay with you being late in it as opposed to trying to get in early on this one, on something like this, guys. Same with the YM. In a situation like this, I think it'd be okay to be a little late than to be early. Try to get a little bit of an M to form, something like that. There's your M working out. Targets off on the ES. Get those targets off, guys. Mum's a word. No M on the YM yet. No little, nothing to give us anything to be excited about. Get a little compact M here. You might want to take a look at that. Targets off on the ES. Make sure your stops are on no lose. Now, when we say no lose, those of you on trial, when we say no lose, it doesn't mean break even. It means if you took 2 targets through this area, then say maybe you took, I don't know, 6 ticks and 10 ticks. Then that means that you could have a stop at maybe 6 ticks behind your entry. Still guarantees profits, or it'd be flat right now. Six or 7 ticks. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys on trial. We call it paying ourselves to stay in a trade. Pay yourselves to stay in a trade, ladies and gentlemen. I am still wanting to move up, so the ES probably will follow suit here in a bit. I want to think about being flat on that short trade. Or again, do what we always say. Just have your stop in. Your stop is there for a reason. You've already gotten 2 targets off on the ES. You're guaranteed profits at this point. Stay in the short trade. Why not? Right? Does that make sense, guys? You got targets off. You've locked in some profits. If it takes you out, who cares? Guaranteed profits. And if you get another M to form, do the same thing. Another M to form, do the same thing. Starting to get a little bit of a wonky M here on the YM, but still not hitting that sell stop. Again, like I said, guys, write it down. I think it's probably okay to be a little late to these. Try these M's at this point. We did expect this rally, considering the fact that we were going into those August lows. So you get another chance to do it again later. Somebody did the counter trend long on the YM. Are you still in it? It's 2 people do the counter trend long on the YM. Who else did that? Somebody did the counter trend long. I think who did the counter trend long on the ES? I think somebody did that as well. What did we say, guys? A break above the prior what? Swing. Becomes a buy signal. Like this. Scooches back over. Break above this swing. Or break above this swing would really become a buy signal here, guys. Double top. Break above that, become a buy signal. In the near term, not forever. It's counter trend, but that's what the market wants to do right now. So we still got two people YM long with runners too. Nice. Keep trailing a stop up, looking for the M. Unless you're long, again, you guys can be long on the counter trend for the time being. Same as before. Break above that. You can be long, looking for an M. You can be long, looking for an M. Squeezing the stops up. Is there anybody that I don't know of that is on the long side? I've only said it like 3 times. Nope, everybody's made their money on the short side. Both of them. I like it. Good job. All right, Dave. You've done well this morning, Dave, so you have counter trend privileges. Now you start thinking about being flat, or start looking for the M. Squeeze your stops up a little bit. Start looking for that M. Just stay in the long trade for now. Just stay in the long. You're just looking for the M. Upon an M forming, then you switch and go short. You might be getting that right now. So I'd say just be a little more patient on the short side, guys. Let it keep rallying for a little bit, or stay on the long side for a minute longer. Not quite getting the M to form yet. This comes through as an M, then you may want to switch and look at the short again, but on the ES. I was just about to talk about that, Dave. Thank you for bringing that up. As soon as everybody got out of this long trade. Starting to get that consolidation there, so maybe still staying on the long side. No short signal yet, so staying on the long side for now. It's a little bit of a stop run, huh? You kind of thought that would happen again, guys. We said two things. We're going to see chop this morning, probably a rally from the lows. Two things we said, right? Hopefully you guys stick with the trend. The bigger rally, the bigger the sell opportunity. Probably going to see a rally. Probably going to see chop. Now we're starting to see some sell signals come back in. Now maybe you guys can try to maybe take a dip your toes in the water a little bit on the short side here. Do it lightly though. Get your targets off pretty quick. There you go. A little patience on the short side. See how that patience pays off. Targets off. Stops in a no lose. Targets off. Stops in a no lose. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Targets off. Stop in a no lose. YM hit a volatility move. Yes, I believe it was pretty darn close to that, right? We came right exactly to a volatility move almost and got the sell signal, guys. Pretty darn close, right? 28 to pretty darn close. And we're patient. We waited for the M, got the good sell signal. Now, those of you that are showing up from last night's presentation, how's that tick chart treating you now? Gives you a little bit clearer of a picture, doesn't it, guys? You guys that are members already know that. Stops down a little bit on the ES. Who's grabbing the short now? Those that were patient enough to wait for the M to form, sell signals to start come back in. Who's grabbing a piece of the short side of things? The bigger the rally, the better the opportunity on the short. Good job, everybody. Couple ticks, just lock in a couple ticks. You're looking at a first touch rule with the momentum up, so don't be too tight. If it wants to continue back down, same thing as before, guys. Pay yourself to stay in a trade. Lock in whatever ticks you want locked in right now with the balance of your contracts. That sounded professional, didn't it? Lock in whatever ticks you want to lock in with the balance of your contracts. This short is brought to you by Spaghetti and Meatballs.
Yeah.
This short is brought to you by Spaghetti and Meatballs.
Both of them. Both spaghetti and meatballs.
Both spaghetti and meatballs.
Both of them.
Oh, scatty legs.
Nice. Nice, Joseph.
Nice, Joseph.
That is.
Lock in a couple ticks. You can move your stop a couple more ticks now on the ES. ES, you could probably be down around 1050, 1075, 1075 on the ES. YM, you can go a couple more ticks down now. That's just beautiful. Here comes another runner for you guys. Get this runner this time, Dave. Where was it earlier? 8.5.
Yeah, the tick chart definitely works.
Who had it? It was Farouk. Farouk, get this runner, buddy.
Farouk's in this?
I don't know. Farouk's probably done for the morning.
A couple of those trades looks like he could be.
He could be, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more ticks on the ES, guys. It's exactly what I told you we were looking for, buddy. You did good this morning, though. You did good this morning. I would be happy with what you have, Farouk.
Yeah, we're going to work
Really
on that.
happy with what you have.
We're going to work on that, Farouk.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. You guys are going to be getting a phone call. Those that are registered for boot camp are going to be getting a phone call today, probably, just to make sure that we've got the final arrangements ready. This is literally last call for the boot camp, guys. Last call. So we're going to reach out to you, see if it's something that you want to do. We will work with you, but we actually had somebody that had back out, so we actually have 2 spots for the boot camp. So if you can do it, I would highly suggest arranging your schedule for those 3 days. All right, a couple more ticks on the short for the YM. Everybody's enjoying this short. Oh, yeah.
Yep. So good morning.
Nice job trucking. Nice job. All right, here's the point in the morning where I'm going to ask guys. It's going to be hard for me to ask this question because I feel like everybody should be green this morning.
Right. I was going to say, tough today. Ask it.
You had to really do something wrong to be read with what
I
we
mean,
did this morning,
but in all
I'm gonna
seriousness,
ask anyway.
in all seriousness, though, if you are read today, then we really should get on a call and talk, because I mean, we got to figure out what went wrong.
Yeah, that's a big one. So if you are read today, please schedule a call with Paul. Talk to him. He's gonna help you get going in the right direction, guys. But if you do need a trade, guys, this is a moment in the morning where you let me know. Let me know. You can private message me. You can send a telegram, fax it over.
Carrier
You can just
pigeon.
put it in the main chat that you need some ticks. Tell me the number of ticks you need, and we'll find you that number of ticks. Unless you're down like 40 ticks, and then that might be a little bit of a 40 ticks on the ES. If you're down 40 ticks on the YM, I think we can do that.
Another 10 ES points.
Stops down a little bit more.
Lulu, you're not feeling well. That's understandable.
Farouk, got a runner. Told you one of these would be a runner, guys. Anybody else with a runner on this yet? Or getting close to a runner? Couple more ticks on the stops. YM, couple more ticks on your stops. Everybody's still short, right? You guys are all still short. No need to be out of this. This is what we were waiting on. This is the rally we were waiting on to get in short. This is the big one. What's it? What's the guy's wife?
Elizabeth,
this is the big one.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. It's the big one.
Oh, Red Fox.
Only 2 people still in. Come on, guys.
I'm done. I'm just watching this one. Sanford and Son.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's green and happy. Yeah. Seriously, guys.
Fat and happy.
For cereal here. I'm being for cereal. If you do need help, let me know.
All right, Harold.
If you need help this morning, this is it. You got an hour and a half left in the Get Green service for the morning. So if you need some help getting green, let us know. We will help. Nobody's going to yell at you. You know how we do things here, guys. Nobody's going to yell at you. If you need some help getting green, we're not going to yell. We're just going to help you. And we do want you to be profitable. So let me know. You can send a private message. You guys know how to do that. If you don't know how to send a private message, just click on the little hamburger menu in the top left. Hit the 3 dots next to the coach's name, and it says private chat. Click on that. Staying in on the short side, a couple more ticks on the YM. Here, let's read back through the comments. It would be realistic to see some sort of rally early. Check. Stick with the trend. The bigger the rally, the bigger the sell opportunity. Check. One point to look out for is August lows. May act like strong support. Check. Below those, we want to sell heavier. We haven't gotten to that point yet. So I feel like the morning plan worked pretty well, right, guys? Good job,
All right,
T-Light.
T-Light.
Chitty Witty Winner.
Chitty Witty
Chitty
Winner.
Witty Winner. I love it. That's just a great screen name. That's got to be your email address or something, right?
That's awesome.
Will.
T-Light, we have a call this afternoon, don't we?
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here. Hopefully you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us for live trade calls in the trade room, visit libertytradingclub.com and register for a 3-day trial. During your trial with us, you'll have access to the live trade calls, participation in chat to have questions answered by our coaches, as well as access to our live classes, training modules, and indicators. Visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your 3-day trial. After your trial, if you want to become a member, membership starts at $149 a month. Please like, subscribe, and share.